What's up guys, this is Tampatec and this is the Legends Pinball. Today we're going to mod it, and not only just mod it, we're going to connect it to Pinball FX3 and have the backglass working and the playfield working too. Now in my last video I showed you how to get the playfield working, this screen, with Pinball FX3 using your laptop or PC. In this video we're going to go one step further and we're going to connect the backglass and get the backglass working as well. First thing you're going to need is the switchboard called the Rachel board. Get that at atgames.net. I'll leave a link in the video description below. And with that switchboard comes with the arcade button. You install that anywhere on your cabinet, anywhere that's pretty much convenient, that's easy to get to. I put mine on top because I could easily reach over, slap that button, and switch from Legends Pinball to my PC. So step one, unplug the right USB drive if you're using it, and we're going to plug in a 3.0 USB to USB cable into the right USB port, and we're going to take an HDMI cable like this one, and we're going to plug that into the HDMI port right here. Let me move these USB drives. On the other end we have two connections. So we have the OTG USB cable and we got the HDMI cable going to the playfield. Right, and so we're going to plug that into my laptop. So OTG plugs it directly into my laptop. This is the SS port. Okay, and the HDMI cable plugs into the HDMI port on my laptop. Alright, next I have this special adapter. I'll leave a link in the video description below. And it is a Type-C to HDMI, and also has USB ports right here on the side. You may not need this. You could just get a Type-C to HDMI cable, that would work, but I like to use this because I have the HDMI port right here, and I also have USB ports on the side just in case if I need it. So you plug this adapter in, your Type-C connection on your laptop. Now if you don't have a Type-C connection on your laptop, this may not work. You can buy a mini PC and mount it underneath the Legends Pinball like Cool Toy did. I'll leave his video link in the video description below so you can check out his setup. That's probably more ideal as a permanent solution. Once you plug in the Type-C hub with the HDMI connection, then I have my HDMI cable coming out from the backglass. This is going directly to the switchboard. It's basically just plug and play. You just lift up right here, unplug it, and then you can slide this in right here, this cable connection, and it tells you right here, backglass screen. So let's go ahead and slide that in. Alright, and latch it down. Alright, so to lock it in, you want to move that latch downward. Okay, now it's locked in. Now I got it taped down right here. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and steal a screw from over here. And take this one, and we're going to slide this in. Just like that. And hold it there. And then latch it down. Okay. And we have to install this button. I use my hole saw. This is a 1 1/4 inch hole saw. And we're going to make sure there's nothing in the way. Now this connection right here will go to the laptop, and let's go ahead and put everything together. Alright, and now I'm going to plug it directly to the Type-C USB hub. So once you do that, then you should have everything working on the backglass. And then next we're going to hit the channel button and select OTG, main display, 90 degrees, and hit select. My laptop is mirrored or duplicated on the backglass. For me, that was easier. There's other ways to do it. Now, Cool Toy has a separate display for his DMD, which is it shows your high score during the gameplay. And he installed that right here above, right on in front of the Atgames symbol, which makes sense. So I'm going to show you my setup, which is easier. I'm going to go ahead and click on Identify so you know which screen is what. So when I click on Identify, the left screen right here is screen 3. That's the playfield screen. And the right screen is my laptop and backglass. Alright, and then you scroll down, and then I have changed the size of the text, apps, and other items. I set that to 100%, and it's 1080p for all the screens. And I have everything set to landscape mode, and rotation is unlocked. And I have multiple displays. I have this one set for duplicate, desktop 1 and 2. Screen 1 and 2 is duplicate. So these are my settings. If you have a third screen, your settings are going to be slightly different. So if you want, you can screenshot that. So we got 100%. We got 1920 by 1080p landscape, and we have this turned off, and we have multiple displays, 1 and 2 duplicate. Now if you want to move them back and forth, you just click and drag and drop just like that, really easy. But you want the play field, you want that one on the left. You want to go ahead and get all the backglass images, and you could just snip it or screenshot it. But if you use the snip tool in PC, that's a PNG file, which is good. And then you want to go click on C drive, program files x86, and then go to Steam, and then go to Steam apps, common, Pinball FX3, then click on data, and then Steam, and then drag and drop all your backglass PNG images right in here. And all these images are PNG files, 1920 by 1080p. You see the stats right there. Now in my last video, I showed you how to connect your laptop with Pinball FX3 to get that working on your Legends Pinball, and so you can use all the flipper buttons to control Pinball FX3 on the Legends Pinball. I'm not going to go over that all over again. I'll just leave a link in the video description below so you can check that out. But a few of you had issues where it wasn't recognizing your laptop and you couldn't get OTG working. Now there's 3 things I should mention. You want to use the proper USB cable. You want to use data USB cable. I'm using 3.0 USB to USB cable, and you want to plug it into the right USB port. So make sure you're using the right cable and you plug it into the right port on the Legends Pinball. And another thing is that your laptop has drivers, the input drivers. I think they're called HID. So if you go to Device Manager, you want to check out your HID drivers and make sure that those are working or enabled. And if not, you want to go and if you have an HP laptop, you want to go to HP and see if those drivers are available, or maybe you have to update it. Now you want to make sure you have cabinet mode activated, and to do that you have to request a code, and then you have to take a picture of your Legends Pinball and email it to them and say, hey, I'm using this for fun or whatever reason, and within a day or 2 later they'll give you an activation code. It's kind of a headache, but that's the way they do it. So you want to go ahead and select that icon right there, cabinet mode. Then you want to copy all these settings. Then let's go ahead and scroll down. Dot matrix vertical size 260. Backglass repositioning, you want to select that to be on. And then right here you want your backglass horizontal position 1900. So backglass vertical positioning is -7. And then backglass horizontal size is 19 by 32. And backglass vertical size 1096. And there we go. As you can see, the backglass is working. Just like that. And as you can see, it makes it a little bit wider.
Single player?
I am the king of the world. My men will destroy you.
So guys, if you found this video informative, give me a big thumbs up. If you know anyone that has a Legends Pinball, go ahead and click on the share button below and share this video to them. Subscribe and hit that bell notification to stay updated on the latest tech videos. Thanks for watching.